Live from Los Angeles. Welcome back to Good Morning, LaLa. On Transformation Tuesday, a lot of us want to transform our fat into energy. Cori is in the house. She's going to help us do just that. You are a fitness guru, a weightlifting master. You are a Division I tennis player. I mean, you're the expert. Tell us how to transform that fat.
Thank you. I try and be the expert. I'm constantly learning. I'm constantly growing. I think the biggest challenge we have is that we don't have enough time, right? There's so many things going on with our life. We need to fit in our workouts around our busy schedule because otherwise we'll make the excuse. So all of my workout programs are always based around fitting it in. No matter whether or not you have 5 minutes or 15, I want you to have the options. So the first thing is not making that excuse that you're too busy and finding a way.
I have a question about that because for me, when I woke up in the morning and I was working out first thing, I didn't feel great.
Really?
Is there a certain time of day that works best for everyone, or is it kind of dependent on everyone?
It's very dependent. I always get asked, is there a magical time of day that will make me lose more fat? And it's really what works for your schedule. Because the more that we work around what our needs are, what our schedule is, when our body even works best, the better results we can get, the more consistent we can get. Because part of getting in a routine and getting results is consistency. And if we can't be consistent because we're working out at the wrong time and you feel really bad, we're not going to get results.
I agree, Jazz. It's the same with me. Like my most creative times in the morning, and then you've got the sweat factor. So then I would prefer to work out in the afternoon, but then I'm already, all made up for the day and doing work, and then it's like just stop, sweat, and then have to take another shower. And this is
It's
the
a
quandary.
lot.
This is the quandary we go
Well,
through, right?
she's made it so we can fit it in anywhere. So tell us about this DVD program.
So my burner DVD is all 5-minute workouts, and I have some clients that sometimes combine them for 10 to 15 minutes, or sometimes if they're just busy, they do 5. And for me personally, I like working out in the morning because then I'm done and I don't have to worry about it. Because I know if I'm doing work and then I'm getting tired over the course of the day, at the end of the day, I'm not going to do it. I have clients that are like, I get home and then I don't feel like going back out. The good part about the DVD is it's all body weight. You can do it at home. So that's
and in
amazing.
5 minutes.
Yep,
there
5 minutes.
are no excuses
Nope.
for this.
And if you have more time, you combine some to get a full body workout.
What about exercising or working out like on an empty stomach? So that was a huge thing for a long time. Is it still a thing, or?
Fasting is still very popular, and working out fasted is great if it works for you. I always tell clients, match your meal timing around what your needs are and what you feel best with. Because if you're going to be low energy because you didn't eat, that's not going to work out well. So I like working out fasted just because I find that I'm working out first thing in the morning, I have my coffee, I'm energized, I'm ready to go. That works best.
I always feel better working out like on Sour Patch Kids. Is that wrong?
Well, I guess
sugar?
we get into like simple carbohydrates being good fuel,
Okay.
but probably not the best quality energy source possible.
Yeah, totally.
So what are the workouts? What can we
So
expect?
the DVD is all body weight. I also have my cards, and those are more weight training and everything. I'm very focused on injury prevention. So you guys were talking about, if you knew in 3 months you were going to die, like how would you live? And I think sometimes we treat our bodies like we're going to die in 3 months, and we don't think about long-term effects of that. So what ends up happening is we get injuries and we push through those injuries, and then we don't ever take time to regress and rehab. So with these different workouts, I do foam rolling, stretching, and activation. And what that does is it helps you move better and feel better. It gets rid of those aches and pains. If you're sitting in your car, especially in LA, you're driving those long commutes, you're sitting in your car, you get tight, right? And so we want to loosen everything up. We want to make your body feel good. We want to think about, like, if you're living longer than 3 months, are you going to be able to live a quality life?
Yeah.
So what if I don't have a DVD? None of my platform. Does it kind of get it digitally?
Yes, you can get it digitally. That was actually one of the things when people were asking for DVDs. I was like, who has a DVD player anymore? I don't even think my computer has like a DVD slot. So they all are digital as well.
Okay, good.
Love that. So I think most people know about stretching, but what's the value in sort of foam rolling and the activation?
So foam rolling is self-myofascial release. It's basically like getting a really cheap massage. So you can do it daily with just a tennis ball at home, which is the really nice part. And what it does is it helps the muscle relax and release itself so that you can then stretch. Because if you're stretching a muscle with a knot, it's kind of like pulling a shoelace tight, right? The knot just gets tighter. It doesn't actually relax and release. So you start with the foam rolling, then you go into the stretching, and then it's activation. And activation is like that sort of weird thing where you're thinking about the muscle working. So if muscle is underactive, say your glutes, because you sit a lot and your hips are tight, then what you're doing is you're establishing that mind-body connection so you can actually feel the muscle working when you go run, when you go lift, and it helps prevent injury.
Oh, that's great.
Wow.
Love that.
Right.
Thank you for all this insight, Cori. Please tell everyone where they can find and follow you and get your workout program.
Everything is at Redefining Strength, and it's redefiningstrength.com.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much,
Thank you for
Cori.
having me on.
Yeah.